Welcome to the Firo Pizza Sports Studio. I'm your host, Brock Baldridge. Oklahoma State baseball bounced back last night after a massive victory over Arkansas Pine Bluff. OSU softball has some non-conference action tonight, and the OSU Cowgirl golf team are Big 12 conference champions. All that and more coming up next on the Sports Report. Oklahoma State baseball is coming off its worst stretch of the season after getting swept by TCU over the weekend. Looking to bounce back after that rough series, the Cowboys were in action last night at Baldridge Stadium, and they responded in a big way. Oklahoma State took on Arkansas Pine Bluff last night and won the game by a whopping final score of 28-0. Max Hewitt led the way by going 3 for 4 with 7 RBIs. Houston Morrill and Cade Cabanis also helped out by hitting a home run each in this game. This was the largest margin of victory by the Cowboys all year. Oklahoma State will wrap up the quick 2-game series tonight against Arkansas Pine Bluff at Baldridge Stadium starting at 6 p.m. Oklahoma State softball just keeps on winning. The Cowgirls have blown through all their conference opponents this year with a conference record of 11-1. The Cowgirls will get this weekend off before their competition really starts to get stiff. But first, the Cowgirls have some non-conference action this evening as they will take on UT Arlington. The game is set to start 6 p.m. right here in Stillwater. The Cowgirls are looking for their 12th straight win. The Oklahoma State women's golf team are once again Big 12 champions. Yesterday, the Cowgirls won their 10th Big 12 championship, and it wasn't close either. Oklahoma State never looked back once they were on top of the leaderboard and ran away with the Big 12 title by a team combined 34 under par. The next closest team was Texas Tech, who finished 18 under par. OSU will now look forward to the NCAA Regionals, which won't begin until May 10th. It may be spring, but it's never too early to get a glimpse at Oklahoma State football. This weekend, Oklahoma State will host its annual Orange versus Black spring football game. Yesterday, details and rosters were announced for the game. The Orange team will feature Spencer Sanders, L.D. Brown, Tay Martin, Brennan Presley, Malcolm Rodriguez, and Colby Harvell-Peel. The Black team will feature Josh Sills, Braden Johnson, Shane Ellingworth, Desmond Jackson, and Trey Sterling. The game will begin at Saturday at 12 p.m. Central in Boone-Pickens Stadium, and admission is free to all fans. Shifting over to some NBA news now, it seems clear that the Oklahoma City Thunder have their eyes on a potential NBA lottery pick this summer. The Thunder have lost 11 straight games, and they've yet to win a game this month. Oklahoma City is finishing up their 4-game road trip as they look to take on the Indiana Pacers tonight at 6 p.m. in Indianapolis. Also, it's the end of an era. Yesterday, the Oklahoma City Thunder announced it will no longer continue its naming rights associated with Chesapeake Energy. The Thunder have called Chesapeake Energy Arena home since 2011. The Thunder are currently looking to forge new partnerships for naming rights later this year. On a final note, some significant NFL news included Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin, who agreed to a 3-year contract extension. The deal goes through 2024. Tomlin has won Super Bowl championship as the Steelers head coach and is the second African-American Super Bowl winning head coach in NFL history. The NFL draft is on the clock. We are only 8 days away from the draft. It will be held in Cleveland, Ohio, with the first round starting on April 29th and going through May 1st. So a lot of excitement for next week. That's all the time we have today for the Sports Report. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at the same time for the Sports Report.
The Sports Report is brought to you by Firo's Fire-Kissed Pizza.